Hello, my name's Tina Barton. I run a project called What Box Participation, which I get to support and work with lots and lots of young people from all across the city and county. So over the last 3 years we've been working on a project called the Children and Young People's News Agency, which is part of Citizens Eye, and we empower and encourage and support young people to become young reporters and report on things in their local communities that are important to them.
Does anybody know what happens in other countries when they don't have a democracy?
They don't choice of who rules them, they just get people, often army people, who come and rule the country.
Yeah. Do you know what it's called when you have somebody...
Dictator.
That's exactly. Dictatorship. Who's the current Prime Minister? Somebody just shout it out.
David Cameron.
Who's the Deputy Prime Minister?
Yeah.
Do you know the 3 main parties?
Labour, only one.
Labour, yeah?
Liberal Democrats and Conservatives.
Cool. Does everybody understand coalition, yeah? Why do we have a Prime Minister who's from the Conservatives, and why do we have a Deputy Prime Minister who's from Liberal Democrats?
So we have coalition government.
Cool. What does that mean?
It's like where no party wins outright, so sort of 2 parties come together to rule the country together.
How often do we have a general election? Shall we try?
Is it once a year?
Not quite.
Every 4 years.
What happens is they protest, and it is one of our rights to it is one of our rights to be able to protest. Can you name some protests that have happened in history?
We did one when they tried to shut the Children's Council.
Protest.
They were talking about cutting the funding for the Children's Council. So we had a protest trying to stop them, and it turns out they'd already gave the money, they just hadn't told us.
The Arab Spring.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about that?
Well, wasn't it because the population of the people didn't really like their dictators, so they revolted against them.
Young people now are so acutely aware because of things like social media, TV, you know, the amount of information that's out there, that's at the end of their fingers.